A show of force. That, in essence, is how the military described a recent port call when a powerful U.S. submarine surfaced in Guam, signaling the power, capability, and readiness of the U.S. Navy, both to our allies and adversaries. As CBN national security correspondent Caitlin Burke reports, some experts, though, warn it also exposed the United States' limitations.
When it comes to weapons in the U.S. Navy's arsenal, ballistic missile submarines are some of the most powerful. Considered a part of the Nuclear Triad, their whereabouts are a closely guarded secret.
The submarine deployment obviously is a very important posture because it deals with deterrence.
Territorial tensions with China are escalating, and the Navy says the presence of the USS Nevada reflected the United States' commitment to our regional allies. Some defense experts argue the current threat deserves a much larger show of force.
But when you think about it, one submarine, one sighting in X number of years, and it's a newsworthy event. That kind of says something in and of itself.
Dakota Wood with the Heritage Institute points to the large-scale military exercises of the Cold War, efforts that showed what the U.S. was capable of if provoked.
It provides some insight into the paucity or the low level and quantity of things that the U.S. military is now able to do because of lack of capacity, and how a single event, an aircraft overflight, a single bomber leaves the United States to fly over a particular country. I don't know that I would be that impressed if I were in Beijing or Moscow.
Miles Yu, a former Chinese policy advisor in the Trump administration, says the stakes in the Indo-Pacific are incredibly high.
For many decades, the United States, and for that matter, much part of the Western alliance, mistakenly believed that Taiwan is perhaps the only piece that China wants to dominate, to take. We now see that Taiwan is but the beginning of a chain of aggression.
Yu says that if Taiwan falls, China will turn its attention to the rest of the region.
If China starts this chain of aggression, China should be made fully aware that it will be further isolated, even completely cut off from the free world.
Yu says that despite the rapid growth of China's military, the U.S. remains the dominant power. Keeping Beijing in check, however, will require leadership from Washington. Caitlin Burke, CBN News.